Do you want your face to go from this to this? Well, today is the day I'm finally giving y'all the makeup tutorial that you've been asking for the longest time ever. I have been putting it off because I was finding the right routine and I finally found it, so here it is. Obviously, I'm gonna start by clipping back my hair because if I don't, then I'm just gonna have hair all on my face. First, I start with the e.l.f. Halo Glow, but I don't really know the shade, so here's the details. For this, I just put it like all around my face, literally forehead, nose, chin, like everywhere, and I just blend it out with a beauty blender. You can use a brush, but it all works about like the same pretty much. Next, I typically would go in with this contour stick, but I'm out, so I'm gonna use the Rare Beauty one. For the Rare Beauty contour stick, I basically just put this all around my face, and then I put it like right across the bridge of my nose. This is gonna be a trusted process, so just bear with me. And then you can use like a brush or a beauty blender. It just kind of is whatever you want to do. I'm just gonna use a brush today. Next, I use any blush. I have over 100 blushes at this point, so I'm just gonna use this Rare Beauty one today. I think this is in shade Happy if you want a shade matte. My blush placement is like right on the cheekbones and then my nose. And I usually just blend this out with a little fluffy brush, just kind of like this, like in little circular motions. Okay, our next step is eyebrows. Little tip, I use an eyeshadow palette for almost half my makeup because it stays on a lot longer than some makeup product. Okay, so for my brows, I take like a little angled brush, kind of like that, and I use like this dark brown shade in my eyeshadow palette. I basically shape my brows, but I'm not gonna do that all in this video because I'm gonna run out of time. You might look insane, but don't worry, it's about to get a lot better. Okay, so I use a spoolie and just kind of brush it into my brows, and then we're gonna progress. Okay, so from here, you're gonna look like you have some very thick eyebrows, so we're gonna start concealing. For concealer, I use the e.l.f. concealer, and here it is if you want a shade matte. Okay, so my first step with the concealer is I'm going to shape my brows. This just means putting the concealer all around your brows, but I'm not gonna show all that. This is how we're looking. And I'm gonna add the rest of concealer to my face, and I'll show y'all how I blend it. Okay, so this is all of my concealer placement. From here, I blend it all with a brush, and then I go in with a beauty blender right on top of that. Okay, so as of right now, this is how your face should be looking. Next, I go in with my Fit Me powder, and this basically goes in all the spots that I put concealer. The shade is 120 in Classic Ivory. For my powder, I usually just take a brush and just kind of apply it like that. From here, we are headed back to the eyeshadow palette, and we're gonna do some nose contour. I'm not gonna go too in depth with how I do this, but I'm just gonna show you all the after result. This is how mine typically looks directly after I apply it without blending it. But I'm just gonna blend it from here because I'm not trying to sit like this. Okay, so from here, I use my LYS cream bronzing stick. I basically just put like my pinky right in it, and I go like across my nose like that. This is how it should be looking after you went across like that little bridge area. From here, I go in with the Stay Powder blush, and I don't know what shade, so once again, here's a shade match. For my blush, I typically just use a brush, and I just kind of go like this, like, I don't know. Oh my god, I didn't realize I had stuff on it. Okay, we fixed it. I don't know what happened. That's never happened before, but it's only happening when I film a makeup tutorial, of course, so that's great. From there, after I do my blush, I take like the brush I use for my nose contour and I go in with the blush, and then I just go like right across that bridge area again. Now we're gonna go with some fake freckles. Now, I do have natural freckles, but they're not out right now, and